Welcome to this video where we're going to be talking about tracking promotion performance. So this is specifically about tracking the performance, the actual results that you're going to get from working with a particular page. So you've set up your promotion, you've set up your partnership, right? You're ready to really launch your first promotion. Now this is the things that you're going to want to track. You're going to want to measure these things and keep a really close eye on them. Now these are obviously there's a lot of things to track, but these are the key metrics that we look at for every single promotion. And the first one is the follower to traffic ratio, what we call the FTR. And this is the total traffic divided by the total amount of followers of the promotion partner. So for example, if you promote on a page with 100,000 followers and you drive 100 people to your site, that's an FTR of 0.001. Now, I know that seems really, really tiny, but usually to promote on a page with like 100,000 followers might be around like 10 bucks. So you're basically paying around 10 cents a click. Now, I'm not saying that's what you're going to get. I can't guarantee those are the results you're going to get because there's a lot of variables, but that is a possibility. So, that's probably one of the biggest numbers that you want to track because based on the FTR or the follower to traffic ratio, you're going to be able to decide what pages are good and what pages are bad. We've seen some pages that drive horrible traffic to our website. And then we've seen some pages that just almost triple to quadruple some of the other pages that we work with. So this is going to be a key metric to figuring out what type of partners you want to work with in the future to really track, not only each individual promotion, but also all your promotions and all your promotional partners. So it's really, really important. Now, one thing that you can do to track the actual traffic that's coming to your website, obviously we use ClickFunnels. So this is one of the ebooks that we use for one of our sub brands. It's called the Instant Internet Entrepreneur. We track everything through ClickFunnels because it gives us all the data, all the analytics here. So we know that we drove 141 visitors from our last promotion. We had 91% or 91 people opt in, which gave us a contact conversion rate or an opt-in conversion rate of 65%. Now, if you don't have a software like ClickFunnels, which I strongly suggest you get access to if you're doing any type of online marketing, you really should be using sales funnels. Obviously, that's my opinion, but I strongly stand behind that opinion. Sales funnels are extremely powerful. So, but if you don't have a ClickFunnels software or a software that already shows this, you can always set up Google Analytics. It's basically free. You just link your website. This is, my personal website that I don't really run a lot of traffic to. This is pretty much all just like organic traffic from Instagram. That's really what this was linked up to. I believe like last week, I think I changed the link. But this just kind of shows you all the different traffic. So you'll be able to track this kind of on an overall view. You can get some really in-depth analytics in here and it's all free. And then another thing is Bitly. So we've used Bitly links. It's just, bitly.com. You can go create a free account. We use this for our affiliate promotion. So we've actually referred a couple, programs on Instagram using Bitly links because we didn't have, the direct URL and we wanted to really track everything because it wasn't through our ClickFunnels system. So we set up some Bitly links and we were able to drive April 18th. We had 199 clicks on one of our promotions, and then April 18th, the same day, on a separate page, we set up a separate Bitly link so we can really track and measure here. And we had 182, then 152, etc. So Bitly will allow you to actually set up different links for different pages, so you'll be able to track things a little bit more precise than if you just go through like a Google Analytics. So I strongly suggest getting, bitly.com, getting a free account there and using that. But there's really nothing that beats, advertising with a link that's branded. So like, for example, this is the link we use, this one right here, elevatedentrepreneur.co/free. We've seen these types of links outperform Bitly links because when you use the word free, obviously people are like, oh wow, I want to go visit that site. Or if it's branded, people trust it more. So if you can use some type of software that allows you to use your regular link, like a ClickFunnels or a Lead Pages or your regular website tied in with Google Analytics, if you're able to use that, I strongly suggest that more than anything else. So that's the first thing, is tracking the traffic that you're generating from each promotion. And then the next most important thing is conversion rates, because if you're going to run a profitable business, you need to know your numbers. We know our conversion rates for every single promotion we've ever done. We know our conversion rates for every step of our funnel. I mean, we know so many different numbers at such a high level that, we know exactly what promotion is performing best. So, we strongly suggest that you really capture, your conversion rates. And that's really the total amount of opt-ins or purchases divided by your total traffic. So, for example, if you drive 100 people to your site and you have 30 people opt in, that's simply a 30% conversion rate. Just like I showed you here, 141 people, 91 people opted in, that's a 65% conversion rate. So that's the other thing that you're really going to want to track. And you can track that throughout your whole funnel. We have down here, we have some upsells, 3% conversion rate on that, etc. ClickFunnels allows you to track every step of the process. I'm not sure if you'd be able to track, with like a Google Analytics to track conversions. So you're definitely going to need to do that manually, or if you get some type of software like ClickFunnels or Leadpages, I'm sure it'll show you that kind of information. I know ClickFunnels does. I'm not sure about Leadpages, but ClickFunnels shows you in-depth analytics with, pretty much every step of the funnel. So it's really, really powerful. It makes our job really, really easy. Now, some additional metrics that you want to keep track of is the cost per visitor. This is the total cost of promotion divided by the amount of traffic / visitors. So for example, we'll take this again, 141 visitors. We paid, I believe, $25 for this promotion. We drove 140 people to our site. So we would take, the total cost of the promotion, $25, divided by the amount of traffic or visitors, 140, and that's where we get our cost per visitor. Now this one here, profit multiplier, is actually the biggest one that we use. I don't know a lot of people who use this type of metric, but we use it for Instagram because it keeps things really simple for us. This is the total revenue divided by the cost of the promotion. So if we pay $100 for a promotion, but we make $400 in revenue, we consider that 4x, right? We always say 4x, 3x, 2.5x. That's how we track the performance of a promotion at a really high level, at a broad level, so we can kind of see, what page is working the best. That's kind of like our overall number that we like to track. And then you also want to track the image and caption performance. You want to test out specific images and captions, and you want to keep an eye on the traffic, the cost per visitor, the profit multiplier, etc. You also want to track the date and the time, the specific day of the week and the time of the day. This is really important. It sounds weird, but there's different days that just suck and other days that are great. And it might depend on your niche, but for us, we don't post on Fridays ever because Fridays historically have sucked for us. I mean, our profit multipliers on Fridays are so low that we just don't even promote anymore because it's not worth it. We just focus on the big days now. And then the specific time of the day. So we track everything down to the minute that people post. So if someone posts at 9:03 a.m., we log it 9:03 a.m. And then finally we log the length of the promotion, how long they actually keep it up for on their page. Because some people take it down after 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 24 hours. Some pages leave it up there permanently. We still have promotions from like January, which was like 4 or 5 months ago. We still have promotions from last year that are on some people's pages. So it really all depends on the page you're working with. But these are all the additional metrics that we track. This one I would say is probably our most important metric that really guides a lot of our decisions beyond the follower to traffic ratio and our conversion rate. So I really urge you to really take this information and apply it to your business as quickly and as seamlessly as possible, because you need to know your numbers. Especially if you're going to be spending, hundreds of dollars with Instagram promotions, you're going to need to know all the relevant numbers regarding every single promotion and all of your promotions in general. And to make this a little bit easier for you, I made this into a PDF, and you can see this right below this video. You'll see a button where you can download this. So you can print this out and use it as a reference to really make sure that you're tracking the performance of every single promotion. So I hope you got some value out of this, and I'll see you on the next video.